Hello, my name is Andrew Schneider. I am doing this video for an assignment called Planning for Effective Communication. And so I'll be going over a few main points from the assignment. First off, I'm going to talk about 4 to 5 best practices for effective communication between project team members. So some of the best methods of communication between team members include meeting regularly, making sure that schedules are set, making sure that making sure that we're organizing effective schedules so that we're not wasting our time. So to reduce wasted time is a key factor in meeting regularly and having a consistent schedule or communicating and the schedule effectively with all the team members. Maybe that may include assigning a timekeeper, someone to keep track of the time, or putting together an agenda and sending it to all the team members so that everyone's prepared to know what to expect and what to think about ahead of time. And the second one I want to include is being inclusive, making sure that we are inviting people to meetings, making sure we are looking to get people involved and to get people's opinions. When more input is given from different members of the team, it tends to be more effective than just coming from the one or the few. The third point I'd like to bring up is being transparent, clear, and concise. Communication can be time consuming in any form. So making sure that we know what to say ahead of time, having something prepared to say, having a main message, knowing what the purpose of the communication is, who the audience is, and what we are trying to accomplish through that communication in, during the group project meetings. Another to be done is showing some respect, making sure that everybody understands that they do bring value to the project, making sure that everybody understands they are a part of the project and that nobody's opinions don't matter. And then recognizing that right may be wrong. So making sure that we are being critical of our plans and of ourselves, that we want better, that we are willing to admit that something went wrong or something isn't the best. That those are all effective communication between project team members when needed. And another point covered in my homework is in my assignment is why effective communication can be difficult in higher education. So communication in higher education can be difficult for many reasons. One of the main reasons that goes through my mind is that adults are busy, and so teaching higher education, a lot of times teaching adults already have a life outside of the classroom, such as they need to go to work or they need to raise a family, um, or they just have other responsibilities or things going on that keep them busy. So it's important that communication is effective in higher education for those reasons. Somebody I've been reading a article from, Magdalena, who I cited in this assignment that I'll submit the link with, said that the act of communicating represents a process of transmitting information, ideas, and feelings, in other words, attitudes and opinions, from one individual to another, from one individual to a social group, and vice versa. And so we got to keep that in mind as we transmit information, that we're transmitting our ideas and feelings from one individual to another. And we got to keep in mind that as we do transmit this information, that we are keeping it crisp, we are keeping it understandable. The third point that my assignment covers is 1 or 2 ways you can de-escalate a situation when a disagreement occurs. And I found an article that I cited, and I'll also be including this along with the link that I'll be sending in. It had a lot of suggestions. Some of my favorite 1 or 2, probably my favorite 2 suggestions I found on here. One is take a deep breath and try to remain calm. As somebody who personally understands confrontation with adults, it is important that you give yourself the time to step back or take a breath or take a minute to think about what you're going to say or what you're going to do before actually acting. That way it allows you to clear up your mind and to think things through, because we don't always act logically when we're acting with emotion. We got to have that rationale. And then another one that I really liked from this is it says, make sure the students understands their misbehavior that you dislike, not them. And so communicating with adults is important to help them understand that it's not them that you do not like, it's what they are doing that's considered misbehavior in the classroom. So these are my suggestions as far as one or two ways it can be a situation can be de-escalated, is basically being honest and thinking it through. This is my assignment, and this is everything I got for now. Thank you.